Right. Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon. Right. Now, joined by few students from the online. Good afternoon, online student.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon,
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Kenrat. Okay. Good afternoon. And please rename by your name in the team meetings. Your login, you rename by your given your name. Yes, remote control in multimedia. Right. Now, today we will ready to start the new package by calling us Mayo package to learning the software application. Now everybody is open by the your software. Go to your browse. And my goodness, it's in link with this computer. No? Hmm. This one. Yes. There you go, upside down. Hmm? Now, okay. I think that's, I think, yeah. Okay. Right. Right. The both student in physical and as well as in online. You look at my screen. It's appeared like on the login application. In the login application, given your login username and password, I think, right, student, okay, right, given on your Look at this wires. Okay, can go. Now, don't know whether you are getting the same username. I think username same for all. No, CMA dash S02 is it same to all? No, or given by the different. Right. Anyway, I think this is a staff login and given by your password. Given on your password. I think everyone got from your username and password from the SAP campus. Any issues in the online student? Already you got your password from the SAP campus. Is it okay? In the online student, I'm audible you?
Yes, sir, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All of you got your username and password from SAP campus, no? Right.
Yes, sir.
Now, okay. Now you log into the system given by your username and password. After given by your the username and password by the credential, they verified the accounts. Look at the main window in the My Cloud ERP. It's getting on the first window by. Look at, I think your login, it mentioned like a student login. Right? Then click on your login application. In the login form, the already system identified by your username and given on here your password again. I think directly you are logging the system. Sometime. In my system again, look at on here the student. The system asked by whether you are working on the. I think they are given on the only single access. Right? Even in the college student also. Right. After the given by your username and the password, the system asks from the users whether you are working on the multiple access point or the single user line. I think all the students are getting on the most probably by the software given on the single user access. In the staff members may be having the both the ends like the multiple access and the single user access. Now I click on single user access and click on OK. Look at in here. Actually this is not the error message. The system given authentication to you. If you are getting on this software, you can be work on the some limited areas of the master files. You cannot do everything. In like a deleting part, editing part, and master file modification part. is that message given. Actually, this is not the error message. When I click on OK button, now the properly opened by my welcome window by the MyOp application. Look at in the MyOp application, it's basically having a 5 application site. In the first one called open your company file. The open your company file mean the really today when you work with the one particular the organization on the company, in the next day you can open by this company to clicking on open. Problem? No issues. Then easily you can get the your existing MyOb application file or a company file by clicking on the open icon. Look at the second one. When I click on open file, look at my previous company is there. My previous company is there. In whether these staff members created by different companies that will be located in their backup file. The second option we call create new company file. What do you mean by create new company file? If you want to create a new company by your company or in your class activity, you can use by this function, this icon, to create the new company. Later we'll discuss how to create the new company. And third one, explore company. What do you mean by explore the company? In each software, given facilities to the new learners to study the software, the activities, the event areas. We call the Explorer company. In my dear all student, you just click on Explorer company. Click on Explorer company. Actually, Explorer company means sample company. Then again, system asks your username and the password. Okay? You're having a software, no? Right. Again, you give the password here. Now look at it. Now in my case, I don't know whether there are some the mismatch with my system and your one because of the staff login and the student login. You are getting the like multiple access and single user. No. Right. Anyway, look at in my case in a single user access. Then click OK. Right. Then maximize your screen here. Right. This is the MyOB, the first application form. Now you are getting the MyOB, the main window. Go to the Explorer company, like a sample company. The third option is the third option. Try to understand. I'm in the both way, like a physical and the online mode. Yes, then okay. Yes. Whatever the message you got from the system, there may be different from my system. Because if you are going in the different parts, you are getting a different windows and the application form. Slowly. You study this message and click the purple way. Don't worry. We slowly we learn how to start the existing company in the system. Yes, click yes. Read the message. Again, okay. Right? Yes. I don't come. Now, additional router also open by here. You know that in the last week we given a password by SABIT at hash 2023. You note down this additional router's password. Then easily you can join by this application. Because actually you need to work in this cloud-based ERP, your internet connection the smoothly running with the system. Otherwise, exit from the system. Right now, it's okay. Right? Any issues? In online student, you are in okay. Dear student,
Yes, sir. Fine.
any issues? Senrat?
Yes, sir. Fine for me.
Okay. Others? How about Sivadana? And Muthukumara? Okay.
It's okay with me as well, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir, fine.
Okay, thank you. Right. Now, look at in this main window. It's having a basic module. There are 6-7 basic modules are there. Now we are in the basic general ledger module, in the accounting module. After when you click on accounting module, you are getting on the account list. In a recording journal entry, transaction journal. Now you click on account list. In this sample company, given in the list of account, the already set in this company. Study on this company, the basically 7 or 8 areas in here, including the other expenses. Look at the areas in here. The asset type accounts are there. And liability type accounts are there. Those are the liability type account. You can create it in your company. In the equity type accounts. Very carefully when you go through the equity type account, Look at the first one, the header account, the equity account. In the detail account, retain earning accounts, current earning, and historical balance account. So what do you mean by historical balance account? System beginning balances. If you implemented by the ERP system for your company, the developer right? The beginning balances, once you entered on the system beginning balances, the historical balances account will be updated. There are two types of retain earning accounts are there. These are the historical retain earning and accumulated by year. This is the current year earnings, like our profits. Generate the two component by current earning and the accumulated retained earning. This is the third one called historical earnings or the balances. The income type accounts, your trading and P&L account created by the income type account. And cost of sale type account, you studied with your system. Before moving to the new company creation part, we will given a chances to the student to learn about the features of the software, the setting part. Expense type account, like general administration or establishment expenditures, the operating expenses, and the distribution of the payroll expenses, like employee wages and related parts. And other income and other expenses. Right. Again, you move into the first section. In the asset section, those are the assets developed by this company for their ledgers. And student, you look at this asterisk mark. These asterisk mark accounts we call link account. Link account. The link account means this account integrated with the many other accounts. You know that in the normal ERPs, the accounts are integrated. The accounts are integrated mean when you do the transaction by the credit sales, credit purchases, inventory acquisition, those part integrated with the other accounts. And cash receipts, cash deposited, cash payment, like this. This link account, integrated account, you can delete on the system. Got this point? Integrated account, you can modify it, you can edit, you can rename, but you can't delete this account because this account integrated with any other account. We call link account. Got this point? All the asterisk mark ledger accounts are called integrated account and the important account. These are integrated, undeposited funds. And look at here, trade debtors. In your balance sheet, under the current assets, look at here, the heading called current assets. The main heading called asset type account. This trade debtor account is the control account maintained by our trial balance, where our debtors are recording in our accounting system. Separately, the entity maintains subsidiary ledgers. What are the main subsidiary ledgers available in the organization? Yes, all of you are in the experienced person. Then normally we teach in this subject by the second year student, by in the normal classes, weekday student. The weekday student, they don't have the 1 day single experiences in the industry, and they are trying to learn as a new beginners to getting on the understanding of the accounting system. But not like you. You are an experienced and matured person. You have more than 10-15 years experience in the industry, in accounting industry, and getting the more and more knowledge. In my first question, in the simple question, what are the ledgers accounts available in the organization? How you design an your accounting system? We'll see. Yes, our blue color t-shirts. Matured guys. What's your answer? What's your name? Sorry? Fauza. Yes. Yes. What is the main ledger called? General ledger. What are the other ledgers? Yes. First one, actually now we are not calling debtor ledger. We call account receivable ledger. Then accounts payable ledger. Third one. Inventory ledger, stock ledger. Fourth one, payroll ledger. All the subsidiary ledgers, you should be integrated with the main ledger account. Look at this integration. Only the trade debtors control account in your balance sheet, your trial balance. Because of that, all the individual ledgers are in our subsidiary ledger, like ABC company, XYZ company, Nimal, Kamal, and whatever the name of our debtors, individual debtors detail, individual creditors and inventory details are in a subsidiary ledger. Let's say if the company having a more than 1,500 debtors, we cannot insert by 1,500 debtors in our trial balance. If we insert 1,500 debtors account, 1,000 creditors account, more than 5,000, 6,000 inventory account, our trial balance, actually our trial balance is very complicated. What is the objective, the purpose of maintaining the control account and the sectional account? We call to minimize the complexity of the main ledger. This is the answer. Why the company maintain the subsidiary ledger? To minimize the complexity of the main ledger. All the subsidiary detail are in the different subsidiary ledger accounts. Only we have control accounts in our main trial balance and the ledgers. Look at the liability. Here we have a creditor account. This is also in link account. Got this point? Got this point? All the creditors are in the accounts payable ledger, more than 100, 200, 5,000 even. To getting on the total historical amount, now we place to the here like a total amount of creditors. In the third subsidiary ledger, look at in here, inventory. The basically three type of actually the payroll accounts also, the control accounts also we have. Now what I try to teach you, those are the important and link account in your ERP system. You cannot delete this account from the system. You can edit, you can modify, and you can rename this account in the system. If you deal with this type of account, very carefully, you do the modification part of this account, like assets, liability, and equity. All the three types of accounts are integrated and link account. You can't delete these three types of account. Once I click on here, look at here, in this account integrated in the freight and other income. In some organization not integrated with the other income with the main ledger, but few organizations are integrated with this account. Look at here, cost of sale, like our purchase, expense, discount, rate charges, late charges. Because of that, freight, late charges, penalties, interest income from customers, those accounts are integrated with our customers. We'll see in the later. Right. Take on a few minutes. You studied from these 8 type of accounts. Even in the online student, you go through this account, you study that part. Whatever the account, you double click, then you can open the account setting part. Actually, this subject we can't teach because of the practical subject. Only I can show the part. You are the persons to study this subject. What are the details? Look at here. The header accounts are there. The header accounts mean non-postable account. You can't post on the amount in the header account. In a detail account type are there, postable type. And detailed check accounts are there. Look at here. General check account is the detail account with the check account type. Postable. With the opening balance here, in the current balance here, and the tax code here not responsible by the cash or bank by the like a tax on sales. Click on OK. Again, you are in the previous place in your ledgers. Like you studied that the areas. First, to study the accounting section in the asset type. How you develop assets. If you want to create a new account, click on here, new account. Then look at here, the account classification are there. Look at it, click on this, the down arrow. Look at the type of assets are there. Type of accounts are there, not asset. The first one is the asset type account. Liability, equity. Once you select on asset type, the automatically system identify by the start from the 1000. If you start on click on liability from 2. Equity from 3. And also in the second part, the first part in the your identification by the whether it is asset, liability, equity, income like this. And look at the non-current assets. In this example, develop like under the first category 2000 heading, non-current assets. Under non-current assets developed by the different assets, property, plant and equipment, PPE, furniture and fitting, plants. Under the furniture and fitting, this is the header account. Actually, when you develop a header account, system asks to get on a subtotal of header account. Here, 18,000 amount in here. How this 18,000 calculated on here? The furniture and fitting cost amount 25,000 and deduct by the furniture and fitting accumulated depreciation by 7,000. Get on the header account total by 18,000. How the system getting on the total amount of non-current assets? These header accounts are accumulated by a system and getting on the total amount of non-current assets. Check on that part. Check on that part. If you want to edit on one of the account, click on here edit option. Then you can edit this account in the edit mode. Look at here, in here edit. The clear option now here and delete option now here. You can delete account. You can delete on account. You can clear on this account by selecting on the respective areas. Look at here. If I delete on this account, and delete my system. But integrated account you can't delete. Look at here. Edit, edit, delete. Can't delete. In the integrated account, oh, check on that part. Try to delete on the link account. Link account you can't delete. These are called the system link, system integrated with the other accounts. You can't delete, but you can rename. You can rename this account. Right. Look at down here. You click on here under the non-current assets, general check account. Look at down here. There are two options here, up and down option. Click on up option. Got this point? It's come with your main line. The up option. You click on down option. One by one, the item like in the third one. This one. Down option. Study on that section. If you can prepare like the accounting tree in your company chart of account to identify the proper way of your accounts. The up and down option. Actually, call up and down means right and left in a line enough. Separate asset account, cost account are there, and accumulated depreciation accounts are there. And look at the liability. Again, you take a few minutes, study it on the liability type account. According to our context, there are two sections in the under the current liability section and the long-term liability section. In between that, there are two things in this system: the payroll liability account and the actually in Sri Lanka no GST account. Now we have a VAT account. No, the VAT account. Under that VAT collect account, VAT paid account. There are some other accounts are in the sales tax payable. Actually, in the Sri Lanka, sales the VAT in, like the sales tax payable, sales tax. In here also, any account you can modify by selecting here, go to the edit option, the modify the account. Either you change the account number or account name. You have to be studied then. Only I show the path. How you working on this account list. The main and important thing is developing your chart of account, designing ledgers, your main ledgers. In the under the liability, the one specific accounts are there, deposit collected account. So what do you mean by deposit collected account? Yes. What do you mean by deposit collected account? Actually not refundable. The deposit collected means try to understand this context. The suppliers are deposited to the account. No? This account collect from the supplier's payment. Because the opposite account are in the asset, debtors related thing. Look at it. Click on asset. Here having a deposit with supplier. The parallel accounts. Two things. Income type account. Please study the software. These are the income type, the main income type account in the trading account. Under the sales, there are different type of sales available. The service mean other income. Actually, under the main income, they divided to the sales income, service income, time and billing income. Consultancy fee, traveling, like this. Here integrated the freight charges. Like you get on the extra amount from your customers, like a freight, you can integrate it with the freight in the charge collected from customers. It is a part of your income. Service other income. Right. Now, in your free time, you should be studied on the main accounting section under the account list. Under the account list. Here, journal entry parts here. Click on journal entry. You can incorporate it by your journal entry by using the journal entry form. Journal entry form. Then you can record this journal entry by using the record option. First, we try to study the software. cancel. Right. Click on the second section, banking section. Sorry. Accounts. Look at here, sometime due to the internet issues, if you are click on here, the particular module will not be open. Now, okay. Journal entry. Given on the journal entry number here, date and the memo. From here, select on the accounts. Select on the debit account and credit account. Recording on the transaction. We'll study. Right. Number 2, in the second module, banking module. Bank register. Here, separate bank accounts are there, including your main cash and the petty cash. Those are the cash and cash equivalent account. Payroll. These account easily we can rename by given our bank account, like Sampath Bank, Commercial, People's, like this. Or else you keep on this account in a one place, we can create a new account and integrate it. If you select on a one account here and click on your use account and select on the period, don't know whether it's having a transaction. Select on the period on here, then automatically fill by the transaction. Look at here, the save recovering option, use recovering option, cancel and record option. If you want to get a statement, click on get statement. Usually no detail. Close. Take on 5 minutes. Study it on. Look at here. Receive money option. Spend money option. Spend mean payment. Receive mean get on the money. Just you click and open the sub module and study the software. I think all of it work, yeah? Because of this is the practical subject. This is the subject in earlier we teach by the CGRP. This time professor selected by this cloud ERP for the Myo software for the to given a chances to the foreign student to log in on this subject. And the professor saying that this software are very popular by the Australian accounting industry. Implemented by the Professor Jayamasa in this time, given a challenge to me, actually given the software in before the 3 weeks, and still I was studying on this subject and teaching. This is a challenge of our life, no? As a teacher. Spend money and receive money option. Then transaction journal, reconcile accounts. Except from this connection issue. Yes, due to that an internet connection issues, the time drive will be logged out from the system. Then again, you do the username and password, You have to be logged in. Not only you, even me. Use it. Select and use it. In the third module, sales module. Sales module. Sales register. First one, all sales. Sales quotation. Order module. Open invoice module. The return of sales. Close invoice. Close invoice means completed invoice. From here, you can filter your detail. Search by all customers. So whatever the customer, you have to be select from here, like selection on customer. The date option, date range from this period to period. You can customize your report. Actually, no transaction in these forms. If you have a transaction on this form, you can filter on these transaction by searching on the from and to option. If you want to create on a new invoice, go to the new invoice, select on a customer, select the customer list, use customer, select the ship item, the back order, and item number. You can select, and you can record this transaction like invoice. Click on here in this down arrow. There are three things: the quotation, order, and invoice. Actually, we call status in the order status. In a quotation status, and third one, invoice status. Study on what are the detail on here. Item number, the back order, the ship item. The customer ordered by the 10 item, only we send the 6 item. The back order in the 4. Then after that, you click on record option. Then recording on whether it's an invoice, whether it is an order or quotation. Cancel. Close. This is our sales register. If you want to enter a sales order and invoice, only sales order and invoice are in here, not by the all. If you select on like here order and select on here by one customer. Use this customer. Is an order. Click on here layout. Click on here layout. Look at on here, there are different items available. If your company is only buy a service, then no need to add on the item function. If I click on add on item function, then click OK. Then look at here in the ship column add in the items. Under the layout option. If you want to look at this, actually after incorporating by the information, you click on journal option. The system show the journal entry, double entry on this transaction. Right. Then after the sales, enter sales, then sales receive, the receive from the payment from the customers. Then get on the money from your customers in a deposit account. Select on deposit account from here. Okay. Right. From here, you select the relevant receipt account. Use this account and select the customer from here. Use this customer. No detail in this customer. That's an issue. Right. Then those are the outstanding invoices. Then select on here discount portion. Then enter the amount by individual invoices. Then automatically like this 300 or something. Then activate by the total. What is it? Total applied or something? Right, no? Total applied. Then click on here. System automatically get on the amount getting on customer. Got this point? Quickly on your computer. After selecting on the individual invoices, like look at the second one. Here 4,000 outstanding. Now I'll take by the 1,500. Now increase by the my total receipt by 1,008. Then click on here. Automatically update here. Click on your journal. Look at the period here. Receipts. That is at 2,000. You have to be first check on the sample company transaction period. We'll see. Cancel. Click on here. Setup. Company here. Yes. In the setup option. Setup option. Click on here. Company information option. Company information Actually, this dummy company was developed in 2004, 2002 to 2004. Conversion month, I'll teach you later. The conversion month means, you know that the system take another 1 day to convert or import the data from the previous system. The existing you use by the whatever the, or any other software or even in the manual accounting system, you have to be selected which month you converted your business transaction to the new system. We call the conversion. The current financial year, whether you are running actually this our current financial year 2023-24 period. Last month of financial period is different actually in Sri Lankan context. What's the last month of financial period? March, most probably March. Except the bank and the state, almost all the companies are maintained by the April to next year March. Right, this is the period option. Huh? Right. We'll skip by the, again, you click on purchase module. Study the purchase related detail by yourself. Click on here, purchase register. All the purchase related detail are in the purchase register. Cannot come to your places, huh? It is difficult to come. You need to be studying because you are the mathematics student. Studied on the purchase register. All the purchase related detail are in the register. And there are other modules. Enter purchase, PO module, purchase order module. Click on here, enter purchase order module. Select on supplier and fill the detail and record them. Look at here. Here also 3 things: quotation, order and bill. In here also the layout modules are there. If you like to add on the item to the your form, click on item, click OK. Then item number, received, back order. If I select on again here, layout, service, OK. Inactive by that part. Cancel. Pay bill module. Similar to the receive money module, pay bill module. From the customer side, you are getting on the receive money. In the supplier side, company pay to the supplier. Select on supplier, select on the payment bank from here. and select on the payee address here, supplier from here, and complete the detail and record this detail. Right. Inventory module. Inventory register. Item. Inventory items. Those are the inventory items created in this dummy company. In the all inventory items, sold, brought item, purchase. What's the last one? In inventories. With the item code, item description, quantity on hand, last unit cost and the selling price. But some organization only maintained by the selling price. But other companies are maintained by the both by the cost price and the selling price. If you want to edit on here, click on edit. Look at the inventory item. Student, look at the link accounts are there. Study on the link account. Look at the inventory item number 100. Local, large or something. Local large. In here, three things. Study the first one. I buy this item. You know that now? The company like a retail account, so retail business type or manufacturing business type. I buy this item. First my purchase. I sell this item to my customer. I inventory this item. Better to put your phone in silent mode. Actually, you are not a small student, no? Right. Look at the integration part. I buy this item. Actually, this item, this company taken like equipment. Sell like, what is the item? Water cooler. Water cooker or something. Cooler large. Cooler large. And also this company recording this item like an inventory item. Understand the three things. I buy this item from my supplier or anything else, and I sell this item to my customer, and also I put this item to my inventory item. But some organization, like this activity given by the professor, to teach the student in the both way. What do you mean by both way? In a one organization, have to be maintained both type of items. Like he's told me, given to the student to study the different type of inventory items, like club, sport clubs. In this sport club, I develop in the item in a one way for the serviceable item. In the service item, actually, you buy this item. You buy the service item. Let's say I'm a lecturer. When I teach in this subject in any other university or the private classes, I buy this my knowledge from somewhere. No, this is my tacit knowledge. like Chamindavas, famous cricketer in Sri Lanka. He having a sport club now, but he trying to sell this to the young generation to the cricket by using his own knowledge, experience. The Chamindavas given a knowledge to the young generation to practice on the cricket in club. He's buying on this item. No. He's selling on this item. Yes. What do you mean by selling on this item? To giving the knowledge, he earned the money. He's keeping an inventory item. No. So this the differentiate. But if you sell on this mouse, first you need to buy this item. You need to have sell this item to earn the profit. You have to be store this item in your warehouse. Got this point? Separate out from the manufacturing and the retail business with the service related business. I try to teach you both type of item are in your entity, in your company. Little bit complex. We'll see. Still, we are developing a lecture material. Right. Anyway, look at it. Click OK. Sometime this company having a like a serviceable item. Don't know this sample company. If you want to edit, click on edit. Right. Now, in the last one, card file. Card list. In the card list, there are 3 types or 4 types of cards are available in this software. So what do you mean by cards? Customer card and the supplier card. Basically, we deal with the two things, no? Actually, customers and the suppliers. If you want to create on the customers, you go to the card option. Here, the card option in a different place. Close. Go to the here list and click on cards. Look at on that. In the both way, the opening by the same application. If you use by the main card option or list card option, open by the same card option. In the card option, the customer card option, only customers. Look at here, who are the customers available in this sample company? Right. How you look at this? The inside detail of these customers. Click on here edit option. Those are the card details. Card details. Customer type, name, and customer card ID. Whether you like to give on the customer ID, you can give. Otherwise, you can scale. No customer ID. Only given a customer name in some companies. The practices may be different. And look at the card detail. The personal details. The city, Australia. And selling price, selling detail. Look at your selling detail. In this company, for the customer 0001, the credit limit, average credit, current past due amount, outstanding. Here, integrated with the VAT account. Discount percentage, monthly discount charges, late charge from the late payment, we will get in for the 8.5, no? Yes, 8.5. In the first discount and the balance discount. In the first week of first month, in the 30 days. Payment detail. In this company taken on the proceeds from the customers by a cash mode. In some companies, take on the different mode. In one particular customer, you have to be decided from this customer, the company accepted for only by the cash. The one customer, we are given option to pay on the bank in a check mode like this. Contact login detail and job detail and history detail. Those are the detail contained on the customer master file. Later we will discuss how to create on individual customers. Individual customer.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, in the card file, is it possible you to explain a bit more about this card file? Is it mean by customer master file, or is it a
Yes.
different mean?
Yes, it is a customer master file.
Okay.
It is a customer master file. All the customer and supplier related detail. Look at in here again. When I click on supplier cards, click on edit option, select the one supplier, click on edit option. These are the customer master detail. You are correct. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
These are the customer master file. Okay, later we will develop a individual customer master file and supplier master file. Then you can realize that how to develop and design the masters. Okay, thank you. Right. Like this again, a list, card, employees. You can create like an agent. Like actually employees mean here like agent. If you can appointed by your sales rep or agent to sell the item, given on the discount basis or whatever the commission basis, you can create it on the a new agent, commission agent, by given under the employee category. Not like the company employee, like a agent. Right, these are the basic detail on the software. Now you look at on here in the main window, the options are there. Click on file option. Don't click and open. Only today we'll see the guys. If you want to click in new, control N shortcut, you can create the new company. If you want to open by the new company, click on open. Whatever the company you have to set on this myopia system, you can open this company clicking on the open option. Print option. Here backup option. So what do you mean by backup? If you have the uncertainty or whatever the issues due to the fire, due to the flooding, or whatever the reason, company take on the backup file, and this backup file restore and actually keep in on the separate location other than to your company premises. We call backup file. But try to understand in this software, open company mode and the backup file mode may be different based on the purpose. If you are continue by in this class separately in a week by week, you can open by no need to take on the backup file. Right? If you take on this backup file from here and go to the somewhere like your pen drives, from the any other place, you can restore this file by using the restore option. But the week by week, you are working in the same company, whatever the company we created in this class today, the end of this session. In the next week, easily you can go to the option. Look at here, this same option button in the main window. Have you memorized that? In the same open button in the main window, the first one we call the open option. Either you go for the file list option open or in the main window open form. Anyway, just to open by the existing company located in this ERP system. Verify company file and import data. Another important point. The import data means the existingly you may having a whatever the account list, whatever the customer supplier list, you can import it by giving this program detail to the your software, like a tax list, account, item in inventory, jobs, activity like this. Then export data means the QB data you can export to the different master file and the account list to the any other software. Account links. Exit option. Don't click the exit option. Eh? Right. Those are the features in file. In the edit option, actually
Excuse
inactive
me,
by
sir.
the edit option. Yes.
Sir,
Hello?
in the
Yes.
file, under the file, just now you have explained about the new one. That in the sense like in the same MyOB system, is it possible us to create a several group, like let's say like a group of company? Under that there can be several companies, and that is parent company can purchase this MyOB software, and they can create their subsidiary inside this
Yes,
MyOB, like
exactly. You are correct.
different
Exactly,
company.
you are correct. In the MyOB system, you can create the different company inside this software. Like you are maintained by your parent company and two subsidiary company. You have to be created this parent and the subsidiary company chart of account, transaction, and everything in the this MyOB package.
Okay.
Right?
Answer.
You are
Yeah.
correct.
Answer. Yeah. And when we are since it has a option to rename the different the text as our requirement, then will there be any problem when it's come to the like consolidation or something, when the group try to amalgamate all data, like for the consolidation, will there be any problem? Will it consider text, or will it capture from the GL number?
In the GL number.
Okay.
In the both way we can maintain, but better to maintain by the separate GL numbers. Otherwise,
Okay.
the people have confused on that whether you are working on the what is the parent company transaction or the subsidiary company transaction.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Good. Right. You know that he asked from the question. I think I couldn't understand the name of that person. He asked from in the say this MyOB system. Easily we can create the different companies like a amalgamation purpose, like a parental subsidiary company situation. If you buy this license and inside this company, look at it. When I click on here open file, those are the companies. In a time to time, select on one of the company, you can restore the data and you can back up this data file in the after completion your work, and easily you can move to the any other company. Look at here, the same option now in here, open option. Got this point? Right. Shall we take on the small break? And because we have read by the SAP campus, you take a small break and come to the class, and we will move into take another extra tutorial I submitted to you through the LMS. I think you have downloaded this both tutorial. And today we'll discuss on the first theory part of creation of the company part, and thereafter we will move into the create your own company. Take on a small break.